What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel, and welcome to a video that I pretty much made in the past, but I want to do a 2020 upgrade on this video. So this is on the best possible way to make money in Forza Horizon 4, a 2020 edition of it, I guess, because I've made a video like this in the past and people are still constantly asking me what's the best way to make money in Horizon 4, and I've only gotten that recently because of people, especially once I was doing the whole credit giveaway and all that sort of stuff. People are still asking me what's the best way of making money into this game, especially because people are getting this game new now and they still want to know. So if you guys have not seen my previous videos on how to make money in this game, then go ahead and check this one out, because it's the best way to do it at the moment, and it's easily the easiest way to make money, and it just doesn't require a lot of money to start off with or anything like that. So what you're gonna need is this little car here. So this little Renault 5 Turbo Forza edition is one of the best cars, if not the best car, to get skill points in. Now, why do you need skill points, you ask? So skill points, as you can see, if I go over to these and I go down to the car mastery, these will be the most important things for you. Why do I have 3,000 skill points when the limit is 999? That's because about a year ago, Forza, or whatever, Playground Games, messed up and they took away all the skill points from every single car that I've had, and they've done this to a lot of people, by the way, not just myself, with the new update that came out at the time. So then, instead of them putting all the skill points back onto my cars again, they just decided to give everybody, it was like 5,000 or 7,000 or whatever, it was a lot of skill points they just gave to all these people who had these glitched accounts, pretty much, that they took away all the skill points of every single one of their cars, which is what happened to me. And that's why I'm still trying to use up all my skill points and put them back onto my cars again, or put them to any of the new cars that I have here. But this is, like I said, the best way to earn skill points. So if you're new to the game, if you're just starting out now and you're on zero with everything, just play the game normally up until you get to a very reasonable point where you have, let's say, a good couple of 100,000 in your account. And that is when you need to buy this car. So this actually, it doesn't really cost that much. If you go on the auction house, it costs about 50, 60 grand. You can get one of these, you can buy it out on the auction house for about 60 grand. Now, if you can't buy one off the auction house, let's say you're playing offline, you will definitely be able to get this thing in wheel spins. This does drop in wheel spins all the time, or it may even pop up on the, actually you can't even visit that, can you? In the Forza Style shop, usually when they update the game. But yeah, you can definitely get this car in wheel spins whenever that comes out. But if you do have online for this game, go to the auction house and purchase this car. Like I said, it only costs about 60,000. So it's the, as you can see at the top of the screen, 1980 Renault 5 Turbo Forza Edition. Now, I also have a tune for this thing where you can put on, which is the best way to farm points. It's literally called skill farming. So it's a tune I made for this thing to be able to slide up and down the strip that I'm at now. So come to this point on the map here, and I'm going to go ahead and go to Horizon Solo, just because I don't really want anybody to get in the way. So, basically, what you want to do here, get the car, put the tune on. If you don't want to put the tune on, don't put the tune on, but the tune itself is very, very useful because it just makes the car very, very easy to handle. Now, if you go up and down the strip, you will end up earning skill points. Now, if you go to the car mastery for this thing, use up all your skill points to fill out this whole board that you can see here. Every single one of these is very, very helpful. Everything. Because, first of all, this is one of the most important ones. It gets your multiplier to go up to 7, which you guys will see what I'm going to talk about in a second. And this is also very good. Your skill chain ends 1 second later than normal. And this, which builds it 3 times as fast, which means it'll take you a lot less than if you're using any normal car to do this. So what you're going to have to do, go up and down the strip, crash into as many little things as you want, and then you'll easily, if you go up and down the strip, I think maybe once or 1.5 times, you will be able to get 10 skill points very, very, very quickly. So, like I said, go up and down the strip, even off the road here. Just go off the road, it's perfectly fine. But just make sure you're sliding around, because it will keep giving you loads of different things. Loads of different things that you crash into, loads of different speed, drift, wreckage skills, and like I said, you go up and down the strip and you come back to the very beginning, and that's pretty much it. You're done. Now, if you don't want to ruin it, I'll show you guys really quick here. If you don't want to ruin your skill points, let's say, because also, once I'm finished here and I stop, your skill chain is still gonna go up because you've crashed into too many things or you've done way too many at the same time. So as you can see, my skill points are continuously going up and up and up and up. So instead of you waiting here for this to finish, you can enter the drag strip and then come back out of it, and your skill points would have added on to the thing. So all you have to do is just do that, and that's it. And then your skill points will continuously add up, and that's how you get skill points. Now, the cool thing about that is that'll also level up your main level, and that'll also get you more wheel spins and super wheel spins and all that sort of stuff, which, like I said, will get you to a specific point that you need to get to. So once you have around, let's say, 150,000 credits. So once you have 150,000 credits, you can hop into the festival. So let me just go ahead and do that real quick. So once you go back into the festival, you can then go ahead and go to the auto show and purchase a very specific car. Don't go to the auction house. Don't buy this car off the auction house, and I'll show you guys exactly why. So if you go to the auction house and you purchase this thing, so if you go to search cars, let's say you want to, oh yeah, let me just show you guys the Renault 5 Turbo. There's a lot of these for sale. 100 grand. 100 grand. If you go to some of the older ones, you will be able to find some of them that are much cheaper as well. There was one up here for 60,000 you can buy out. You can put a bid on it if you want. There's not a lot of these selling because people don't really need this car anymore because it's been dropped so many times to so many people, so they don't really need to technically you know, buy this car for as much as possible because you just don't need this. So it's a very cheap car to purchase. Now, if you go to this and you go over to Porsche, which is what you need to get, you get yourself a 911 from, let's see if I can find this thing. A 911 Turbo from 1982. So if you search this car up, right, which is this one right here. Now, let's say you want to buy one of these out. You're like, why would I buy this brand new? I could just buy it off the auction house and it's much, much better. I could just do that. So if I go ahead, go onto this, right, and you, let's say you buy it out, right? I'm going to go into my collection. I'll show you guys really quick because, again, you have to go to the skills part of this car. So going over to Porsche, again, like I said, go over to the 911 that I had just collected, which I'm going to guess is this one because this one is old. So this one, which says new on it, get in car. Brand new one. Yeah, off the auction house. Now if I go over to the skills portion of it, like so, go down to car mastery. As you can see, it's already had 5 out of 16 perks purchased, which are the most important ones, and that is these ones. So obviously this will start off from here, and you can't purchase anything else. So what people are doing, and what you are going to do, is get these. So you need 1, 4, 9, 19, and if you want, you can also do the wheel spin, you get an extra free wheel spin. So you will be able to get a very, very quick 300,000 credits. Now, as you can see, this person has used up literally the perks that you need to use to be able to get your 150,000 credits. So, obviously, it'll start from here. You get an instant 5,000 car collection influence, which will help your main level go up. And every time you level up, you will get a wheel spin or some sort of reward. So that's going to help. You can also do the wheel spin if you want. This is at the very end. If you don't have the skill points for it, don't worry about it. You don't have to do this. All you have to do is just go straight up and you get this, which is 300,000 credits. So every time you spend 150,000, because that's how much this car costs brand new, every time you spend 150,000 credits on this thing, you will get back 300,000 credits plus a wheel spin if you want to do that, which will, I don't know, maybe give you even more credits when you go ahead and spin it, or you get a car, or you get anything. But you will end up getting pretty much 150,000 credits plus extra whatever if you do decide to get the wheel spin, or obviously because you're going to choose this first selection here, which is the collector's item one, you will get an extra 5,000 car collector's influence, which will constantly level up your main level, which, like I said, you will end up getting skill points for that as well. So if I go ahead and buy a brand new one, that's not it. If I go to the auction house, or not the auction house, if I go to the auto show and buy a brand new Porsche 911 Turbo, do that. I'm going to paint this one this color just so I know the difference. 150,000 credits. Like so. Okay. Now, of course, you can do this as many times as you want. There's no cap and there's no limit on it. You can do it, like I said, as much as you want. to be able to get this. So this is what your list is going to look like. Now to do this, you just go do that. And then go straight up from that. Also do this while you're in here, because it will waste a little bit less time because of the whole wheel spin thing. So once you get rid of your wheel spins, or once you like select the wheel spin, it's not going to automatically go into a wheel spin and do that. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. And now just get rid of the car. Nobody's going to buy this thing used. Like I said, I just bought that dude's one because I knew what was going to happen if I do end up buying it. So nobody's going to buy it used. So don't go into the auction house and sell it. Literally just delete it. Like, just press the button on it and then just go to remove car from garage. Just do that when you're finished with it, because there's absolutely no reason for this to just take place in your garage. You can keep one of them, I guess, if you want to have a 911 turbo, but nobody's going to buy this thing used. So there's no point of even putting it back up for sale, because like I said, there's literally no reason for anyone to buy this thing used, because the only reason why people are buying this 911 turbo is just so they can do this little trick, I guess, to get their little 300,000 credits, or 150,000 credits plus a wheel spin. So, the next part of this is I want you guys to go to a website, right? A very, very specific website, which will help you guys get even more money from that. And I'll show you guys that in a second. Let me just swap over the recording to a different thing. Now, there's a very specific website I want you guys to go onto, and make sure you connect your accounts. So as you can see, I'm on forzamotorsport.net. So once you get onto this website here, log in, connect your Xbox account or connect your Microsoft account to this. And what I want you guys to do on this is then go to rewards and then go to overview. Now, once you click on overview, you should be able to see a bunch of different things here. So this is what mine looks like at the moment. So as you can see, all of these previous Motorsport and Horizon games that I have played, they will all come up to here. Now, you will get, every single time I think you level up or whatever, you will end up getting a specific amount of credits or whatever added onto your thing. Now, every single week, if you come onto this, if I go and press this, every single time I come onto this, see, this is every time you level up, it will give you credits for each of the games that you've played. Now, at the moment, the way I'm at, every single week, I will end up getting 350,000 credits for this. Also, on top of that, at the moment, I'm also getting 2 super wheel spins added onto it. And I'll show you guys that in the main game as well. But make sure you sign onto this website. Every single week, you do get some extra credits and you do get some wheel spins every now and then. But dude, the credits are literally every single week. And it's not 75,000. This is just only for the leveling up or your tiers. And so this is like pretty much as much as you play the games and all that sort of stuff. The more you play the game, the higher the level you are in the game. Like I said, if you go back to the main thing, you will end up maxing this thing out. So as you can see, I'm very, very close to getting myself to 3,000 out of 3,000 here points. So for Horizon 3, I maxed this thing out. For Motorsport, I haven't. Motorsport 6, I haven't. Fast and the Furious pack, I have. The Forza Horizon 2, I have. I've played a lot of these games, so that's why I've maxed all these points out. So this is all just achievements and stuff like that you get finished, and that's how you get to 3,000 out of 3,000. So the more you go up in tiers, the more credits you're going to get. And of course, like I said, every single week you will be getting a specific amount of credits if you come back. So that's why it says new rewards in 5 days, because I've claimed mine 2 days ago. So go ahead and do this as well. So I hope this helped. Now, if you guys have any questions for anything that you want to know in this video, let me know down in the comments below and I will answer them. So this is, I guess, the best way now in 2020, without cheating, without hacking the game, without glitching or doing anything like that. This is the best way to make money in this game if you're trying to just make money specifically, and that's pretty much it. So main and most importantly, play the game. If you're just starting off the game right now and you have no credits or anything like that, and you're immediately looking at methods to make money in this game, don't. Start playing the game, get up a good bunch of levels. Let's say you get your first 100 levels, because it's not really that difficult to get to 100 levels. So get your first 100 levels, just play the game, do your races, what you have to do in the game and all that sort of stuff, because it will progress you through the game more and more, and you will end up getting cash like that anyway. Buy the houses that you need to buy. They'll give you loads of different perks and things. And yeah, just play the game. Play the game. And then once you get to a good place in the game, let's say you have your first million or whatever, then you can start to look at ways to make money in the game. And that's pretty much it. So hopefully this video helped, especially for the people that are just starting off and they want that little bit of extra cash. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.